I am so tired of the Bloodline shenanigans. I'm tired, Grandpa. I'm tired. Alright, you delightful human beings, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we are gathered here in the midst of, what is apparently supposed to be a really bad storm coming through soon. It started thundering and everything right as the show was starting. Either way, this is the episode after Backlash. We're here to watch our stories. We're here to watch Smackdown. We're here to watch the Money in the Bank qualifying matches. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Jeff Cobb's first appearance on Smackdown since his debut on Backlash that we were all here for. And, yeah, there's a lot happening because next Saturday night's main event. And I think like a couple weeks after that is Money in the Bank, and on the same day as Money in the Bank, that's the whole like NXT and like AAA show, and that's all happening. We got Money in the Bank qualifying matches tonight. Well, the first one just loaded up on the screen. I'm chronically online now. Oh, I could go on about chronically online for a minute. But yeah, either way around, we've got a lot of shows coming up, friends. We really do. Oh yeah, we've also got what, Night of Champions at the end of June. There's a lot going on. Either way, Solo's in his weekend outfit. He's about to speak. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. So grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy, and let's get to it, people. Okay, so Solo's on the mic. He introduced Jeff Cobb as JC. So Solo's trying to go after the WWE Championship once again, from what it sounds like. How many title opportunities did you have last year, Solo? Come on. Oh, Solo, that's what, oh, Solo. Oh, Solo just did something stupid there. He was kind of poking fun a little bit at Jacob there. Jacob just yanked the mic out of his hands, and I'm like, yeah, that's one of the last people that no, he said well played. He could speak for himself. Seriously, like Solo made it seem like it was all doom and gloom on the Bloodline. I'm like, did Jacob not bring a title back to the Bloodline? Oh, he said he's gonna deal with them all by himself. See, the fans are just so into Jacob. They're completely over Solo and intrigued by JC. Oh, there's the tension. They've been having some tension for weeks now. But he literally won the title on his own. We were here for that at WrestleMania. But like Jacob won that on his own. He even got like the title opportunity like on his own too, right? Like I think that was that last man standing match and everything. Something like that. I just remember Jacob doing that on his own. Oh, Solo's trying to get Jacob to say, I love you, Solo. Oh no. Oh, he didn't even use like much enthusiasm there, just in his tone there. Solo's being the same way that Roman was when he was like all delusional towards the end. JC just like decked Solo at this point. Even JC's like, what is this? He's like, what is this man going on about? All right, we got LA Knight coming out here. Another week of LA Knight in the Bloodline Vortex. Well, this makes sense because like basically Drew and Damian, they took each other out, and JC took out LA Knight and got him, it's kind of screwed him out of the title once again. It took all three of them to take out LA Knight. Once again, like I always say, even though we're like more than ready to get LA Knight something a little bit fresh, I mean, there's JC/Jeff Cobb in there. So, I mean, there's some level of freshness. And as we've established, if you are, you know, Bloodline adjacent, you're probably going to be okay. So, I mean, I would like to see what happens moving forward and everything. However, but like we established here on the channel, if they don't have LA Knight win the Money in the Bank briefcase at the LA Money in the Bank event, then we're going to have some problems. There was a lot of Bloodline drama, to say the least. I think this is going to be yet another iteration of the Bloodline. I'm going to try to figure out how many iterations we're at of the Bloodline. I was trying to figure that out this week, and I'm pretty sure we're on to like 4 or 5 at least at this point, or at least heading towards a 5th one. I don't know, but either way, Solo just, he's showing a lot of personality. We'll give that a thumbs up in and of itself. Jacob's just completely fed up with Solo, and JC's already like all confused and stuff, and I can't blame him. He's probably thinking what we're all thinking, to be honest. And just LA Knight just coming out here and just doing his thing. So all that gets a big old thumbs up. I want to see where things are going. Alrighty, here we go. We've got our first Money in the Bank qualifying matchup. We've got Alexa Bliss, we've got Michin, and we've got Chelsea Green. Well, they just took out Chelsea, and now we've got Michin and Alexa. I'm just glad that Alexa's like fully back into the mix of things from what it looks like. I'm here for it. Okay, so Alexa just ducked out of the way and tripped Chelsea. They're just trying to keep Chelsea out of the match. Oh, there goes Alexa with a roll-up. I would be perfectly cool with whoever like like wins this matchup. Then there's Chelsea once again on the apron. Yep, they just took care of Chelsea again. How is that a double disqualification? Like, what? No. I mean, that's a smart strategy. At least they know they're on the same page against Chelsea in case if the Secret Hervis comes out, so they're on the same page for the most part. Oh, well, Chelsea just took out both Michin and Alexa because Michin and Alexa, they had a little bit of a tiff outside the ring. I love how it went to commercial break right as Chelsea was just screaming. It was... At least they got a smooth transition into the commercial break. Alrighty, everyone. Everyone's back inside the ring after the picture-in-picture commercial break. Michin's in firm control. Alexa and Chelsea are in the corner. Right, Alexa just kicked out at 2. Michin going in for another pinfall attempt, this time on Chelsea, and a kick out from Chelsea. I think Michin and Chelsea just took each other out there. All 3 of them are on the ground. They've got a "This is awesome" chant and a little round of applause as well. Love to hear it. You love to hear it. Oh, there goes Michin now. Into the cover, into the cover, into the cover. Oh, Alexa broke things up. Oh, yeah, no, that's it for Michin. Oh, no, Chelsea's right there, though. Oh, boy. Yep, Chelsea has it now. Oh, but Alexa, she took out Michin right there. There goes Chelsea now. Again, Chelsea's just so entertaining. She always understands the assignment. Oh, yeah, now there goes Alexa here. Listen to that reaction. Listen to how excited the people were to hear Alexa win the match. All right, I'm excited that Alexa's in the match already. Okay, we're off to a good start here. We are absolutely off to a good start here. You know, this was a pretty good opening match, but wasn't too long, wasn't too short. The crowd was really into it, and everyone just did a good job. So I'm going to give this a big ol' thumbs up. Alrighty, everybody, here we go. We've got Fraxiom versus DIY. I'm excited for this one. I've just been enjoying the tag team division on SmackDown. Again, just even with shenanigans that go down from time to time, we at least get good little matches and good moments. We got a Fraxiom is fine sign in the crowd, and I love it. We just gotta make sure that Fraxiom's okay. Oh, snap. Here we go. There's Frazier taking out Ciampa right there, and Axiom's taking out Gargano. You love to see it. Yep, they're going. Oh my god, Ciampa just got sent right to the crowd. See, this is why I don't do the front row. I'm a short human being. I would be destroyed in that situation. Right, Axiom's in the match now. They're just fun to watch. Oh no, Gargano just got the middle rope there. No. Well, there goes Ciampa with the knee. Taking out Axiom right there. Gargano's in the match now. Well, Fraxiom's not looking too good right now. They're not okay. Not right now anyway. I feel like they'll be okay. Just not right now. That one guy in the crowd looks like he's about to cuss out Ciampa, and the security guard's like, "Buddy, simmer down." I swear, I love stupid little things like that when they happen in wrestling. Just like harmless stupid stuff. Like, not full-blown stupid stuff, like people jumping the barricade. Now, that's freaking stupid. Or just being rude, right? Like, you can tell when somebody's having a good time and they're, like, really into it versus somebody that's just, like, trying to start some crap. Alrighty, we are back from the commercial break. We've got Nathan Frazier going after Johnny Gargano. Nathan Frazier going in for the cover on Gargano, and Gargano kicks out at 2. Oh, Gargano ducked out of the way, and I think Frazier kind of saw what was going on there. Yep, huge knee right there to Gargano. Oh my god, okay, that super kick was insane. Did y'all just see that? What was that? Oh my god, what just happened? Well, there goes Axiom making the save, but oh my god, what was that? What in the world did we just see? Alright, Gargano just took out Axiom. Oh man, I think Ciampa's got it. Oh no, Frazier just kicked out. What is happening? What is happening? Wait, hang on here. I have a question. This could be such a stupid question. Hang on. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, I'll chit-chat about my stupid discovery in a second here, because we've got something going on at the top turnbuckle with Gargano and Frazier. Oh, Ciampa's right there in the other corner, though. Oh, but there's Frazier. Oh, well, he took out Ciampa, I think. Yep, he just took out Ciampa. Oh! Axiom with the sneaky tag now. Oh my god. Okay, Frazier's just holding on. Oh, and there goes Axiom. Oh, but Ciampa's back. This is insane. We're off to such a good start. I love this for us. So, here was my stupid little thought. So, apparently Cash App is now sponsoring Money in the Bank, which, like, that makes sense, right? But, they're gonna be in the Intuit Dome for Money in the Bank, and Intuit doesn't own Cash App. Okay, well, I guess people aren't on their best behavior. And, this matchup is sponsored by Chime, which is a fintech company. So there's just a lot of financial pieces, and we've got a lot of moving pieces at the end of this match. And Yeah, Ciampa tried to take off Axiom's mask, and, well, Axiom's trying to get the pin on Gargano, and Gargano got pinned. Fraxiom's okay! Fraxiom, get out of there! Oh, see, now Ciampa and Gargano just went after them. Uh-oh, looks like Motor City Machine Guns is on the way down now. Oh, I heard that kick! Oh my god, I heard that. Okay, well, hey, Fraxiom and Motor City Machine Guns, they're doing okay. I love this for us. Again, it's the SmackDown Tag Team division. I don't think that I don't think that needs any further explanation. I'm giving all this a big ol' thumbs up. Alright, everyone. We've got Carmelo versus Aleister Black once again this week. Got some Carmelo signs in the crowd. You love to see it. And we had Aleister Black's entrance at the top of the hour as well. We also had that interview with like R-Truth and Wade Barrett, I believe. And they were kind of diving into the whole, like, you know, John Cena being like R-Truth's hero situation. Why R-Truth kind of came out at Backlash, and I popped for that a little bit. I was also working on a little something for when Bloodline shenanigans go down later tonight. It'll probably be a bit of a topic of discussion that we were discussing earlier, but, oh, we're focusing on this match here. Oh, Carmelo just took out Aleister Black. What was going on there with the Miz? I don't know what was happening there. Nice little DDT right there from Carmelo into the cover, and a kick out at 2. Oh, okay, so we just got back from the commercial break. I think there was like some kind of a kick or something happened there, because I heard a kick. And, well, Aleister Black's in the middle of the ring. Carmelo's outside the ring. The Miz is trying to hype up Carmelo now. Again, I don't know how I feel about this whole Miz and Carmelo situation, other than I think it's just not going to end well at some point in the near future. I could be entirely wrong, but yeah, here we are. All right, Aleister Black building up some momentum here. He's just been doing great since he's returned. What was that? Oh my god, okay, there's a lot going on. Even the Miz is like, what is happening here? Acting as a distraction, I'm getting distracted just watching the Miz because he's just like running all over the place and everything. But I mean, maybe that's the point, right? Very overzealous. Meanwhile, Carmelo and Aleister, they're just like knocking it out of the park here. I mean, we've already seen a match with these two, but I mean, I will take it. I will gladly take a rematch. Miz, calm down, dude. Even the referee's getting annoyed with the Miz. I sure am. I get that's the point, right? Like, he's the bad guy. We're supposed to feel that way, but my god, we're enjoying a good match here. Oh, well, there goes Carmelo accidentally elbowing the Miz. Oh, huge elbow right there from Aleister Black. Jesus. Oh, there's Carmelo. Oh, there's the Miz. See, we were having a good time until the Miz showed up and ruined the match for us. We were having a good time, Miz. We were having a good time. We're approaching that dreaded 9:30 to 10:30 spot. Let us have a good time here. Well, Miz just got kicked, and Carmelo's going after Aleister. Oh, come on, Carmelo. Don't be, like, showboating. Like, you know what you're dealing with here. I mean, Carmelo's the one that's standing tall at the end of this, so we were having a good time up until the ending. So, I mean, minus the ending, I'm still going to give this a thumbs up because Carmelo was the one that stood tall at the end of all this. So I think that's still, you know, going to make up for the funky ending there and the Miz just being beyond distracting. So again, still a thumbs up because Carmelo was the one standing at the end of this, and we still got a good little match minus the weird ending. Alrighty, people, we've got Drew McIntyre out here. We've got Drew and Damian apparently going to be in a steel cage match at Saturday night's main event. And another update in between segments is that Julia is joining the SmackDown roster. So this women's roster is finally getting a little bit of help, and I'm all for it. When I say a little bit of help, I mean just like some fresh people in the mix, and we are here for that. Yeah, Damian's stuck in the Drew McIntyre vortex. A lot of people are stuck in vortexes at this point. But I mean, Damian was also stuck in the Judgment Day vortex. Do we not remember that? That was a true vortex. The whole Judgment Day situation's a vortex. I mean, Drew's bringing up much more of a point here. That didn't sound good. If you haven't seen that Fatal 4-Way match, by the way, for the U.S. title from Backlash, do yourselves a favor and watch that, and watch the Lyra versus Becky match. The main event was good too. Yeah, I think Drew is kind of justified in this whole situation. And I like Damian too, but I'm kind of on Drew's side in this whole situation. It really does have to end. Kind of a classic, right? A steel cage match at a Saturday night's main event. It's already got that old school vibe. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. All right, well, Drew just, yeah, short, sweet, to the point, and we're here for it. I'm kind of on Team Drew at this point because he's bringing up some really solid points here. We'll give this a thumbs up because it's Drew. I don't think that needs any further explanation. Alrighty, everybody, here we go, here we go, here we go. We've got Solo and Jimmy with all their history versus Ray Fenix in a Money in the Bank qualifying matchup. This can't possibly end well. I can just smell the Bloodline shenanigans, especially after what happened at the very start of the show. JC is now JC Mateo, that's his name. So we went from Jeff Cobb to JC Mateo. And I don't know if this is going to be the germane point of the show for this, but since it's Bloodline related, I went ahead and kind of mapped out the order of Bloodline stuff, right? Because I'm like, what generation are we on? So we're kind of in between Bloodline 4.0 and 5.0. You could break it up into 6 technically if you wanted to treat, like, you know, the Solo and Sammy and just that whole situation into its own iteration rather than just a combined thing. But, yeah, I kind of went with the main ones. So, yeah, we're sort of in between 4 and 5.0 with the Bloodline. Because we all know that Solo is probably going to get booted out at some point based on how he's acting up. So that's my thought process. This is the kind of stuff that we do around here during the commercial breaks. Anywho, we've got Rey Fenix versus Jimmy Uso in the middle of the ring here. I want to know how they're going to time these things back to back. Like, what if you've got tickets for, like, Worlds Collide, and then you've also got tickets for Money in the Bank? Like, how close are those two arenas together? Okay, so it says 5 minutes driving distance, which is good. Oh, it's, like, literally right up the street. Okay, so the Kia Forum is literally right up the street from the Intuit Dome. Okay, oh God, Solo's got Jimmy at the commentary table. Well, Rey Fenix is back up, and he just kicked Solo off the apron. Here we go. Rey Fenix just took out Solo and Jimmy. Look at that. Now, he got some good height on that too. All right, so Rey Fenix and Solo are in the match now in the middle of the ring. Uh-oh, Solo's got Rey Fenix. Oh no. Oh, Solo just knocked off Jimmy off the apron onto the commentary table. Ouch. I think Jimmy's out for now. All right, everyone, we're back from the picture-in-picture commercial break. Jimmy is going up to the top rope. Solo and Rey Fenix, they're in the middle of the ring. And, well, they're down. Well, Rey Fenix isn't down anymore. Listen, it's technically no DQ because it's a triple threat match, right? So I think anything's fair game. But, I mean, the referees, like, we've established this in the lore, that the referees, they just never boot the Bloodline, like, ever. And when they do, it's, like, almost too late to boot them out. I just kind of wipe the camera just a little bit. That should make things a little sharper. Solo, you gotta get the job done before you start even looking at those briefcases. You gotta qualify first. That's how it works. Hence why we've got the Money in the Bank qualifying match right on the big screen. Oh, did you see how Rey Fenix just countered that? Yeah, I mean, that's one way to do it. Well, Jimmy Uso just super kicked. Oh, that would have been a fun ending right there, though. Could you imagine that? That would have been fun. Oh, well, okay, so Solo and the Bloodline were just doing all the Bloodline shenanigans per usual. But Solo went for the spike and hit Jimmy with it, and well, now it's down to Solo and Rey Fenix, and Rey Fenix just got JC, and well, good old Solo just hit Rey Fenix with the spike. Great, we're gonna get Bloodline shenanigans and Money in the Bank. Oh no. Oh, once again, we have the Bloodline shenanigans. And we're really stretching out this whole situation with Solo and Jacob too, because they've just been like, the tension's been real for like a couple of months now, give or take. Alright, we got LA Knight back out here going after the Bloodline and all their shenanigans too, and I can't blame him. He's kind of got the right idea though. At least he has a weapon and he's just like going after everybody. Okay, we got Nick Aldis out here. We're doing this right now? Yeah, is this actually happening? I feel like they could have kept this for next week, but okay. Okay, this is happening. This is all happening. This is actually happening, right? There's no way that this is actually happening, right? Oh my god, all the Bloodline shenanigans. I cannot. Well, friends, we've got so much Bloodline shenanigans tonight. I'm getting tired. We're at 10:06, but hey, at least we're moving in the right direction nonetheless, right? If LA Knight's gonna be stuck in the Bloodline vortex for a little bit longer, at least we've got somebody fresh in the Bloodline finally. But overall, this matchup was serviceable up until the Bloodline shenanigans per usual. I don't know how I feel about Solo being in the Money in the Bank ladder match, but I guess we'll see who else gets added to this whole situation here. Alrighty, well, I'm tired of the Bloodline shenanigans. We've got LA Knight versus versus JC Mateo. And JC's first match on SmackDown, right after Solo's match. And after Solo qualified for Money in the Bank. As we've established on the little flow chart, we're pretty much in Bloodline 4.5 right now, headed for probably 5.0 very soon. Just get Drew McIntyre as the Bloodline Hunter, as we saw earlier tonight. Get LA Knight, just something completely different. I don't know. At least this is fresh. And again, like we've said around here, if you're Bloodline or Bloodline adjacent, you're probably gonna be fine. Okay, but like, do they not look kind of similar in like height and everything? I don't know. Listen to the people. Why would you not want to have the Money in the Bank briefcase with LA Knight? I mean, the dude pretty much revived the United States Championship and made it interesting again. He could probably do the same thing with the men's Money in the Bank briefcase. And the people are still into him. He's so angered by this trio. He's angered by the Bloodline. As a whole, I mean, how long has he been dealing with the Bloodline, right? I mean, hey, this is a good showing from both LA Knight and JC so far, so we're here for that. And I see what they did with the JC. I see what they did there. I see what they did there. Solo, how are you still like just like moving around after that triple threat match? Solo, get out of here. We don't need you doing the pointing thing. Solo! Oh god, and he landed right in front of Solo and Jacob. Solo just kind of gives off the vibe of that one family member that's just trying too hard to be cool at this point. Like, I get that they're trying to show more of his personality and I'm all for it, but it's like he's really giving off that energy of like trying too hard. Oh, Solo. Alrighty, lovely people. We're back from the commercial break. We've got JC Mateo's in-ring debut against LA Knight. But I mean, if anything, this is making JC look pretty good. First win, first match, right? Okay, but has JC thrown everything at LA Knight? Because, like, again, this is his first match on WWE programming, and so I would assume that you wouldn't be showing all the cards right out of the gate. I don't know. I think it's safe to say that fatal four-way at Backlash for that US title probably changed everybody in that match in terms of the character development. Because remember how, like, Jacob was, like, all, like, okay, this is happening. I'm wondering again if they're just going to splinter off the bloodline into two separate bloodlines now. I'm very sus about this whole situation. I might have to revisit my flow chart over there. Someone just has like a random sign of like a chili pepper in the crowd. Well, it's not just the confidence that has like the people into LA Knight. It's kind of like a little bit of everything, but I think especially this year people are starting to pick up on him again because he's literally kind of like one of the workhorses on SmackDown. I think he's got like the most matches or is up there or something, right? Something like that. See, this is what I'm saying. He got out of the way just in time. Uh-oh, Solo's going on about, what are you doing? Well, I mean, JC was like, I'm gonna do the same thing to you that I did at Backlash. Something like that. And I mean, it gave him a little too much time to kind of regroup and, you know, duck out of the way. Uh-oh, right in the corner, right in the corner. Oh, ducked out of the way there. I mean, I could just smell the bloodline shenanigans. I thought Solo was gonna run right in there for a second. Again, keeping in mind this whole situation at Backlash, again, Jacob was not necessarily enthused to see JC show up. So, again, it could lead to a splintering type situation. So, I don't know. We'll have to figure this out as we go along. Oh, hang on here. Oh. Okay, that was kind of cool right there with that slam. That was cool. I think Joe's asking the right question for all of us. How? Just how? How did he do that? So it looks like he's ready to bolt in there any second now. Oh no, that's the bloodline side of the ring. Oh, see, there we go. See, LA Knight's on to the bloodline now. That's one way to do it. That is one way to take out the bloodline, to prevent further bloodline shenanigans, or at least reduce your chances of bloodline shenanigans. Those dudes don't stay down for long, so. Oh no. Oh yeah, that might be it. Okay, well that was a heck of an ending. So does JC just have Solo's music? I mean, maybe they're saving it for a proper entrance. That'd be my guess, but I mean, hey, this, you know what? We'll take it. We will gladly take it. I mean, I feel like this could have been a situation where even if JC took an L, I don't think it would have looked like it would have been a strong and defeat type situation, right? And I mean, you're kind of in that upper echelon of the show, so kind of factoring that all into the equation. But my God, I am so tired of the bloodline shenanigans. I'm tired, Grandpa. I'm tired. Jacob's not having any of this, not entirely anyway, because he's kind of just chilling by himself at this point. And it could be a situation where Jacob goes on his own. I don't know. The people really like him, so they're fed up with the rest of the bloodline, but they like Jacob. So, I don't know. That could be interesting, too. That could be an option. That could very well be an option because Jacob can hold his own. So either way, this was a pretty good matchup. Good to see JC Mateo win his first matchup. I'll mute this to avoid copyright shenanigans now. But oh my god, this felt like Bloodline overload tonight, and I'm really glad that we're getting the presumably the women's title match of the main event. God, we need a palate cleanser after all the Bloodline shenanigans. Oh my lord. This was still a good matchup. Again, JC did a great job. LA Knight looked strong in defeat, and Bloodline shenanigans. Still a good match overall. We'll give the match itself a thumbs up. We are tired of the Bloodline shenanigans. We are very tired in general, but especially tired of the Bloodline shenanigans. Alrighty, everyone. We're at the main event. We've got Tiffany versus Nia for the WWE Women's Championship, and we've got some interesting Money in the Bank qualifying matches happening next week. We've got LA Knight, Shinsuke, and Aleister Black in a triple threat match, and they had that whole promo with Shinsuke and everything, calling them both out to kind of set the stage up for that. And then, of course, we've got a very interesting triple threat match for next week. We've got Julia versus Charlotte versus Zelina. So that's going to be very interesting to see. And on top of that, we got Fraxiom and the Street Profits for the tag team titles. Throughout the night, too, we've had Naomi kind of just lurking in the background as well. We saw Tiffany with Jade and, well, just Naomi kind of in the background, just kind of, you know, looming over the women's title picture. We love to see that. I would like to see Naomi with the women's championship, like in the near future. Just for a little bit at least. That'd be great. Of course, Nia and Tiffany, they've got plenty of history with just, you know, their little team up that was like, you know, going on last year, and then, well, Tiffany cashed in on Nia, then Nia disappeared for a little while, and then she came back after WrestleMania, wanted her championship back, and now we're here. Oh, I heard that. That was right against the post. Ouch. I love Nia's gear, by the way. Alrighty, we're back from the picture-in-picture commercial break. Got about 10 minutes left on the clock here, and Nia's in firm control. Tiffany's once again in the corner. Oh, and she missed the attack. She was trying to attack Tiffany into the pole, or into the post again, rather. And Tiffany moved out of the way. We're on the outside of the ring here. I feel like this match should have like a stipulation attached to it or something at some point. They might run it back at some point, potentially. I don't know. Tiffany just jumped off the barricade, did like a Hurricanrana type takedown into the post. She's going after Nia using the post, and I can't really blame her for that. That's a smart strategy. And I like Tiffany's gear too. Oh, Nia just completely just got Tiffany right there. Yeah, that would slow down the pace. That I was gonna say that might do it right there, but nope, Tiffany kicked out. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh, ouch. Oh, a second power bomb. Uh-oh, they're at the top rope now. Oh, no. They're at the top turnbuckle. This can't be good. This can't be good. I don't like where anything's going. Not at all. Okay, I thought something was happening there because I saw the lights going just crazy there for a second. I'm like, what is happening? But that was cool. Okay, so Naomi's coming out, music and all. What the steel chair. Of course, we saw Naomi kind of in the background, right? Like throughout the night, like when Nia was walking, and then as Tiffany was talking with Jade earlier too, like right before the match, I think. Oh, but there's Jade now. Oh, Jade just got Naomi right there, but okay, the steel chair is like right there though. That might have explained all the lighting going crazy there. That I was like, oh, the lighting's going all over the place. What's going on here? Something's gonna happen. Lo and behold, that's it. That's gotta be it for Nia. Oh, Nia kicked out. Look at Wade Barrett's reaction. He just like jumped out of his seat for that. And I can't blame him because I thought that was over too. Oh no, Nia just pushed Tiffany to the outside of the ring. Oh, I don't like where any of this is going. Okay, now we're at the commentary table. Oh, ouch. My back hurts just looking at that. Like Nia just dropped Tiffany right on the commentary table. My back hurts watching this. I was gonna say, that looked like that could have been a pinfall attempt right there with Nia just like stepping on Tiffany there. Tiffany's really gonna try to powerbomb Nia here. Oh no! Oh, but Tiffany grabbed the rope. Nia, that's how it works. We have rope breaks in one-on-one matches, unless if there's like a stipulation involved. This is how it works. All right, well Nia just grabbed the title and she's walking away with the title. Like, that's not how it works. Okay, wait, so Nia just put the title back in the ring and she's got the chair. Oh no, she's got the chair. Oh, but there goes Tiffany. Tiffany just kicked Nia using the chair that Nia was holding. That's one way to do it. That is certainly one way to do it. Alrighty, Tiffany retains, and I gotta say this was a good matchup between these two. Of course, we continued everything with Jada and Naomi as well, but yeah, this was good. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. And I'm really interested to see who's gonna win this women's Money in the Bank briefcase now. Because I mean, like, we've already got Alexa Bliss in the mix, and we've still got more qualifying matches and everything, but I am just really interested to see where it's going to go because, well, you know, it's like we've got Io over on Monday Night Raw with the Women's Championship. We've got Tiffany over here on SmackDown with the Women's Championship. And we've got the latest edition of Julia on SmackDown, so there's so much going on now. I'm all for it. So I wonder what Tiffany's next direction is going to be, if they're maybe going to formally just wrap up this little arc with her and Nia coming up soon. I don't know. But, yeah, she's been having a good title run so far. Overall, though, this matchup gets a thumbs up for me. Both of them, you know, did a great job in this matchup, and it could have went either way. So, again, we'll give all this a big old thumbs up. Alrighty, friends. So overall, I'm going to give this week's episode of SmackDown a big old thumbs up. Of course, we're starting the road to Money in the Bank. We've also got Drew and Damian all penciled in for Saturday night's main event as well. But overall, I thought this was a pretty good show, even with all the never-ending Bloodline shenanigans. There were a lot of bright spots tonight. So again, like, you know, more tension with Solo and Jacob and all that, right? That's pretty self-explanatory. Drew presumably looking like he's going to go after the Bloodline soon once again. I don't know. They keep teasing Drew the Bloodline Hunter, and I'm kind of here for it at this point. And again, we kind of talked about some of the matches for next week too, for the Money in the Bank qualifying matches with Shinsuke, LA, and Aleister on the men's side of things. And then on the women's side of things, we got Julia, Charlotte, and Zelina. So that'll be interesting too. So some pretty solid matches for next week. But yeah, this week I enjoyed the women's title match. I thought that was good. Really, I think all the matches were pretty good across the board. Again, I think we had like some messy endings and stuff like that per usual. I don't think there was a bad match on the card tonight, and this week kept moving. So, I mean, we'll give all that a thumbs up too. So overall, this week's episode gets a thumbs up. Let me know what y'all thought about this week's episode of SmackDown down in the comments down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so that you get notifications around here and that sort of thing. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.